Welcome to codingdev.com. Today we will learn how to cancel previous requests in React using Axios. Before jumping into the code, let's see why do we need to cancel the requests. First of all, the obvious reason would be like saving the network resources. There is one more advantage also in cancelling the previous request. That is, let's say the network is slow and there are two requests fired. If the first request responds after the second request, then we will have inconsistent data displayed. First of all, let's create a mock database for our API. Let's install JSON server globally in our machine. Let's run npm install -g JSON-server. If you already have JSON server installed globally in your machine, you don't need to do this step. Wait for the installation to complete. Once the installation completes, create a directory named API and navigate to that directory. Inside the API directory, let's create a db.json file. Let's open the API project in the Visual tool. And update the db.json with the list of animals. This is nothing but a list of animals which we will be searching from our application. I'll give you a link in the description below so that you can download this list of animals and copy this to your project. Let's start this project by running JSON server -p as in the port number. Let's give it as 4000 and the file name to run is db.json, and let's give a delay of say 3 seconds. We could see that the server has started in this port. Let us open it in our browser and see. You should be able to see the list of animals displayed here. Let us start the React project. Open your terminal and run npx create react app Axios cancel. Wait for the installation to complete. Once the installation completes, change to the Axios directory and open the project in your favorite code editor. Once the editor is opened, let's delete all the files which is not required for this project. That's app.css, app.test.css, logo.svg, report.vitals.js as well as setup.test.js. Once these files are deleted, let's remove their references as well. I'll empty this component for the time being. Let's go to index.js and remove report web vitals as well as its reference. Now open the terminal inside the project and run yarn add Axios so that we can install Axios, which will be used for calling our API. Once the installation completes, let's open app.js and add an input box inside it. Since this is a search box, we'll keep the type as text and placeholder as search. Let's add some basic styling as well. Let's add a width of say 60% and height of 1.5 rem. Let's add some style to the outer div as well. Say margin top of 3 rem. And let's align this div to the center. Now let us run the application using npm start or yarn command. Once the project starts, you should be able to see an empty search box, which basically does nothing. Let's make it do something. Let's open the editor and add an on-change handler to it. Let's write a function called handle search change, which will take the parameter e change event, and we can retrieve the value of the search box by e.target.value. For the time being, let's just console log the value. And let's bind this handler function to onChange event for the input box. Now if you open your browser console and say search for cat, you should be able to see that being printed in the console. Remember API server running in port 4000. Using this animals endpoint, we will be able to search for animal as well. So if we open it in our browser and say type q equal to say cat, it will filter and show the results which contains the. So we will integrate this API in our project. In the search handler, let's call Axios dot get of this URL, and let's replace cat with the value we are getting here. Since this is a await call, let's make our function async and let us store the results in the variable called results, and let's print it and see. Let's open the browser console and let's search for cat. Remember, we have added 3 seconds of delay, so after 3 seconds we should be able to see the results being printed. If you expand it, you will see that the first result is for the letter C, and the next is for CA, and the final result is for the word cat. So you'll see there are 4 results here: cat, caterpillar, cat, and white cat. If you go to the network tab and see, you will see the 3 requests made here. Since the result of the first and second request did not arrive until the third request is made, we really don't need these first 2 requests. So let's go ahead and cancel them. Let's go back to our editor and create a variable named cancel token, which will store the Axios token which we will be cancelling on further requests. We can get the cancel token by calling axios.cancelToken.source. Once we get the cancel token, we need to pass it to Axios call as a configuration. Cancel token, we'll get it by calling cancelToken.token. Since our objective is to cancel previous requests, let's check if any previous requests are made. If cancel token exists, then it means we have made previous requests. Then let us call cancelToken.cancel. Let us pass some informative message, say operation cancelled due to new request. Since we are cancelling the previous request, this previous Axios call will get failed and it will throw an exception. So let us include this Axios call inside a try catch block. Let us catch the exception as error and let us console log the error. Since the result is defined within this try catch block, we will see the error here. So let us define it outside. Let results, and let's remove this const declaration. Now if you open the browser and type cat, you will see the first 2 requests are cancelled, and after 3 seconds you will see the results being displayed. And if you open the network tab and see, you will see the first 2 requests are cancelled and only last request returning the results. That's it from this tutorial. If you have liked it, please do press the like button, and if you have any questions, please do comment them below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.